Hi everybody, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a blessed day. I hope everybody had a blessed Thanksgiving yesterday. So I have a word for you guys today, and it's pretty jam-packed. I don't even know where to begin, but I'm just gonna dive in, okay? So he gave me these verses. Philippians 2 verses 1 and 2. I'll read it, okay? And this is the complete Jewish study Bible translation, okay? Therefore, if you have any encouragement from me, from your being in union with the Messiah, any comfort flowing from love, any fellowship with me in spirit, or any compassion, or any compassion and sympathy, then complete my joy by having a common purpose and a common love, by being one in heart and mind. Oh, I love these verses. So what God stood out, like what he highlighted, was complete my joy. And so what God is doing in this hour, and he's basically saying the same thing in a different way. He's adding layers, right? He's just layering it on. He's confirming his word, because now faith has been complete. So now your joy is going to be made complete. Okay, so any area that he was still working on, any area that was still lacking, he's bringing completion to it. Now faith is complete, and so now that overflows into every other area. Okay, he's completing joy. And what I get from here too is that he's bringing his people together, his children together, those divine connections. Now you're going to know what it's like to be connected with his children, to be connected with, wow, thank you, Holy Spirit. Wow. Okay. He didn't do it before because he was still working on our hearts. And if he would have given you these blessings before, his children, access to his children and having relationships with them, you weren't ready to steward them well. Wow. Even those relationships, he had to prepare us to be able to steward these relationships well. And so these are the kinds of relationships, the kinds of people that he's bringing into your life, okay? People that are in union with him, people that will comfort, that flow with love, okay, that have fellowship in the spirit, that have compassion, sympathy, okay, that have a common purpose, a common love, and are one in heart and mind. So that's integrity, that's character, okay, like where you've had to deal with toxic relationships before, with destructive patterns. Now you're not. All of that is done away with, and God is saying, I'm sending people into your life now. I'm bringing people together that honor me, that love me, that have fellowship with me in spirit. And remember, we are called to worship God in both in spirit and in truth. And so God is putting his chosen together. He's bringing his chosen together, okay? And then he also led me to this story in 2 Chronicles 30, and it's verses 21 through 27. And so it's quite a bit, so I'm not going to read all of it. So I'm just going to kind of tell you what it says. And so basically, the Israelites were celebrating Passover, and Passover is a 7-day festival. Okay, so they were celebrating Passover for 7 days, and then those 7 days came to an end, and so they picked up, right? They picked up, they cleaned up, they even swept the floors. And then this is what happened. They all decided to keep going for another 7 days. So they just kept on celebrating, and as joyfully as they began, Israel was bursting with joy. Thank you, Holy Spirit. The birds, oh my goodness. Okay. Jerusalem was bursting with joy. Nothing like this had taken place in Jerusalem since Solomon, son of David, king of Israel, had built and dedicated the temple. And then look what happens. The priests and Levites had the last word. They stood and blessed the people. Oh, wow. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Oh, Jesus. They stood and blessed the people. This is like a send-off. That's what he just gave me. As he's sending you out, and as he's sending out these people to come together, he is blessing them. Blessing them. He stood and blessed the people. And God listened as the ascending sound of their prayers entered his holy heaven. There was so much joy that they could not stop celebrating. They decided to continue celebrating another 7 days. That's double. He's been talking about double. And this has revival all over it. So all the dead things, where there was ash, he is bringing beauty. He's bringing resurrection, okay, to those dead things, to those places that still needed work. Wherever there was lack, now there's going to be overflow. They were bursting with joy. And as soon as you think you're done celebrating something, oh, now there's going to be another reason to celebrate. And as soon as you think like, okay, I'm done celebrating this, oh, another reason to celebrate. And that's what we're heading into. He's leading us into this complete joy where we're just going to be in constant celebration of what he's doing. It's going to be heaven on earth. Wow. It's kind of like he just gave me the image of like a fountain, a tiered fountain, or like those like champagne glasses, and at the top they flow it, and then it overflows into the next one, and then the next one, and then it's gonna be like that. It's just this constant overflow, and the people around you and that are connected to you are going to experience this too. It's just going to be this bursting of joy, of overflow, of beauty, of just heaven, of just God's glory on your life. And it's just going to be splattering and overflowing all around you wherever you go. And so it's like, wow, like he's doing this. He is doing this. And it's been long awaited. And so, yeah, so celebrate. You can start celebrating now. And since Passover, that was what they were celebrating. Passover, there's so much here. Passover is the what is it? Sorry. The festival that they celebrated when the Israelites were coming out of Egypt. So no more oppression, no more bondage, none of that, okay? And Passover is celebrated in the first Hebrew month of the year. And that's like in April, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So the first month of the Hebrew year, which means it's a new year. So God had already said Christmas and birthdays were coming early. Well, now he's saying New Year. The new year is coming early. You're going to be celebrating early. In the spirit right now, it's Passover. it's Passover. So celebrate, and you're going to start celebrating, and you're not going to stop. He's going to keep giving you a reason to keep celebrating. Keep celebrating. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Holy Spirit. It's just going to be nonstop. It's overflow. It's overflow. So it goes beyond double. Okay? So get ready and just start celebrating. Happy New Year to all. Okay? So that's it for this word. If you feel led to sow into this word or this ministry, you may do so. Details are in the description box. And that's it, guys. Happy New Year. God bless you. Bye.